HD2 Miami Beach. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. Fox Sports 940 Miami.
It's time for the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Me, there's nothing better than to spend all of my time out on the water.
With waterman Eric Brandon.
Cause that's where I get my kicks, out on the water.
And extreme angler Joe Hector.
Hey, it's my residence.
Call your resident fishing experts, Eric and Joe, at 866-801-0940 and get hooked up.
You know where we'd be spending our weekend.
Want to see the show live? Go to the Nautical Ventures Facebook page.
Don't want to waste my time or a single dime on something high and dry, out on the water.
Oh, yeah. Happy Saturday morning. Welcome to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show. 17 years strong, and we got a renewal till 2050. We're going to be here for like forever, man.
About when a waiter just took me out. You know that song?
I got to start the show with you singing now every flipping break we do. Every time we come on, you're singing your wannabe
Well, he keeps
rock-ass
playing these good 90s songs that I used to like in the early 2000s.
Maybe you can start playing like Afternoon Delight by the Starlight local band or, you know, some other sorry-ass song. That shut you up.
We're going to play music from your collection there?
Afternoon Delight. Okay.
Oh, that was terrible.
Okay.
You got to be like, Afternoon Delight.
Afternoon Delight. I got a little reverb there at the end. Huh?
That was
pretty lame ass.
really bad.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Folks, welcome to the show. We're talking fishing this morning. Talked to some caps last night. Wahoo's on the menu today.
Oh!
Mahi were around.
Hey!
Kingfish were snapping.
Oh.
Yeah, and bass were chomping. Talked to several guys last night. How would you call last night?
I called...
-0, as usual. Yeah.
Well...
Whatever. Anyway, Stephen J. Grayland. Welcome, Stephen.
Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday to you.
Happy Saturday. Eric at 9:40. Got there at like 2:45 this morning. Got set up to go. He's always ready to rock.
Oh, he is, man.
He's always early.
And hi to you, Joe.
Hi.
My great friend, co-host, and never stop singing dude you are.
How are you?
I brought these little things. I found these, man. They're little stress balls. And right now, because of our first 2 seconds of the show, you have stressed me out beyond belief. I'm squeezing the hell out of this thing because you just got me all riled up here.
These things are addicting, man. Look at this.
Aren't they cool? Yeah. So I thought you might be looking at my attire and pick on something I wore before in the show.
Wow.
That caused your ire, and you called it like a 1925 grandma thing, okay?
Yeah.
This is a Stitch Fix really cool hoodie, okay? It's a fashion thing.
It's like a 70s retro hippie
I'm so happy that your neighbors take a collection of their 5-year-old son's shirts and donate those to Mrs. Hector so you can at least be dressed for the
this
show,
is a
okay?
nice shirt.
It's about 9 sizes too small, okay?
There's no logos, right?
Oh, my God.
It's like a military color.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it belonged to one of your neighbors' kids, okay? Anyway, guess who's back in town, man?
Who?
Jimbo Thomas.
No way.
He's back.
Jimbo.
He's waiting, man. So why don't you bring him on, Joe, the usual hoopla you do, man.
Jimbo is back. That was good, right?
Man, are you crooning me or what?
Man, I think he's trying to serenade you, bro. I think he loves you.
I'm out of breath.
Crapping him.
Man, I need to take a nap.
Jimbo, we missed you, man, for 3 weeks straight. How you doing, man? Welcome back.
I'm good, and good to be back.
Nice.
So, I'm here. You know, I was fishing the whole time, but I was out of the country. We went to Panama.
Yeah.
And we're in the jungle of Panama with no cell service.
Okay.
And we had a great trip, but we would have caught more fish had we stayed in Miami, I think.
Oh, no. Really?
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, the fishing was really bad. Although, like I said, it was a great trip.
Right.
We went to Tropic Star Lodge over in Panama. It's on the Pacific side, and they're known for catching black marlin.
Okay.
And I've caught all the billfish except for a black marlin.
Right.
And when some friends of mine today were planning a trip, I said, count me in. and it's actually the second time I've been there, and still I have not caught a black marlin. But we had a great time nonetheless, so it's all good.
Big props to our friend Captain Robert on the Top Gun. He filled in for you for 3 weeks straight, and he was having a lot of fun picking on me, so I'm really glad you're back.
Oh, you don't even.
He
You
was
were picking
calling
on
me
him, too, with
Grandpa,
the whole pontoon
and
thing.
walkers on his boat,
Oh,
and
poor guy.
walking up with a cane, and just having a field day with my ass. So I'm glad because he takes Jimbo always is nice to me.
You are such a martyr. It's unbelievable. He was making fun of him, Jimbo, like the whole time about this pontoon thing. Steven, can you back me up here?
Yeah, it was brutal, man.
Yeah, poor guy.
He even took pictures of him on a pontoon.
Oh my God,
running
you did.
That is wrong.
Can we get back on point? Talk about fishing with Jimbo.
Well, Eric is grabbing his ball and enjoying it.
Yeah. Hey, Jimbo.
Yes.
So in Panama, they got yellowfin too, right?
They do, and no, they didn't when we were there.
Oh, man.
I think our catch of the week was a big dolphin that was 50, 55 pounds. Which, I mean, a huge bull dolphin.
Wow.
That's all you got, huh?
Yeah, it's a long ways to go for that. You know, we had a couple jacks, a couple smaller dolphin. I mean, ultimately, we didn't catch much, and we had 10 of us win. And there was, none of our group caught anything worthwhile.
Man.
But that's the way the fishing is. You know, we understand it as well as anybody. When it's bad, it's rough on the cruise. You know, that's torture for us when it's fishing like that. So, but here we've had some fairly decent fishing this week.
Yeah.
Earlier in the week, on Monday, we had 6 sails on Monday.
Nice.
Right.
But then, since then, the sailfish bite has really slowed down. The water's been fairly good, but we've had little or no current. So Monday, the sailfish bite was good, and then since then, there's only been a handful caught. But earlier in the week, also, I heard you guys mention kingfish. There was a bite of decent-sized kings.
Oh, really?
But it was like a one-day bite, it seemed, or a one afternoon bite. But there were some nice ones. It's just back to normal now. A few kingfish bites, not much in the way of dolphin, although they could be here today.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And there's also been some decent blackfin tunas. I did have about a 22-pounder earlier in the week, all on the kite. Pretty much everything on the kite. So,
Nice, man. On the kite, huh?
yeah. So,
Sweet.
and if you can fish late into the day, you really got a good shot at some of those, and that's just fishing, till about 3 in the afternoon. So,
Right.
Also, we've been dropping on some wrecks. We had a couple really nice, beautiful groupers on, what's today? On Thursday. Had a black grouper about 20 pounds that we had to let go. We had a gag grouper about 20 pounds we had to let go. We're not even attempting to catch them because we're reeling our bait way off the bottom. We're trying to catch an amberjack or an almaco jack, or maybe even get lucky with a cobia.
What's the damn age?
But these groupers are coming way off the bottom and grabbing our baits. So
Sneaky groupers, Jimbo. Sneaky groupers coming in there and taking your baits.
Well, on May 1st, they got something coming to them.
Yeah, it's called a lure.
No, they won't be there then.
They get the memo, man. Okay, season opens and they haul ass. Bottom line,
Yeah,
man.
no, they'll be gone.
They know, man. All right, so Jimmy, you're basically saying your trip for 3 weeks is kind of a washout, kind of a bummer.
Man,
You're back here fishing your home turf, and you're actually happy being back catching Miami fish. So,
Yes,
how about that?
But
Huh?
no, again, that place is spectacular. It's the landscape. You're fishing in the jungle. It's just really cool. So, regardless if you catch a fish or not, that's a great place to go. A great trip. But we were the exception with the bad fishing twice.
Well, I can tell you why the yellowfin were good, Joe. Because the trip we had last year, where he dove in 3,000 feet of water, open water, with a spear.
Oh yeah,
and
you got enough for the.
He free speared yellowfin tuna right in the middle of the ocean that were 200-pounders.
That's pretty epic.
He pretty much cleaned out his own resource.
Yeah, you know what? You're done for the rest of your life.
I mean, come on.
That's fine. If I never see another
Right.
yellowfin after that experience, I'm good with that.
Oh my god!
I still can't get
You're
over that
right.
story, man.
And the striped marlin, didn't you get like
55 or something like that, man. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
counting.
did
about
5
it.
in one day.
Big deal.
Yeah.
55, Joe.
Yeah, I don't want to brag, but
Who cares?
I bought a lot of them.
Oh, my
Well, Jim, we're glad that Thomas Flyer's back, man. We missed you like crazy, and I imagine you're heading off today to fish or staying home.
We are.
Yeah.
No, I don't stay home. Even if I don't have a charter, I go fishing.
Come on,
So
Aaron.
no, we do have a trip on the Flyer today,
All right.
and our plan is to catch some live bait and put those kites up and hope to get a sail or a blackfin or whatever the heck else wants to bite. So, that's what's going on this time of the year is live bait along the edge of the Gulf Stream. So one day to the next, it could be really good or it can just be mediocre. Hopefully
Actually,
really good today.
Jimbo's line is, if anything's dumb enough to bite, would be normally what he says.
You're right. Exactly.
Correct.
Yes.
For the years I've done it.
Anything dumb enough to bite.
I've memorized that. Well, Jimbo, man, thanks for being back on the show, man. We missed you like crazy. And just go catch him up on the Flyer and do what you do best, man. Bring home some amberjacks.
Yeah. Oh, Jimbo, any wahoo?
Well, I'm good at that, too.
You had to ask that question. Always sneaking in.
I have to sneak in there.
I have not caught any wahoos, nor in the Miami area, at least, have I heard of any caught the last few days.
What?
That doesn't mean any hadn't been caught, but just amongst the charter guys, I haven't heard of any caught.
Oh, man. Because with this moon and everything, that sucks. Well, you would think
that's what one would
theoretically,
think.
they're eating the tuna. Eric's having a stroke. So, Jimbo, hey, bud. It's
It's that last damn stinger hook question. There's always one last that puts me over the time clock because I'm the
You
time
got plenty of time.
You
Come
and the
on, man.
clock.
I got
man.
damn time, man. Jimbo, welcome back. Have a great day, bro. Catch him up, man. Seriously.
Yeah, Jimbo.
You got it, guys. Great to be back, and good luck fishing, everybody.
Before
Here
you
we
go,
go.
man.
Oh, here we go.
This is a good one, though. Congrats on your daughter getting married, I might add.
Oh, I reminded you, by the
Why,
way.
thank you.
You did not remind me
I
about
had to
that.
remind
You
him,
didn't
just
say-
so you know, Jimbo.
You did not say a word about it.
I sent you a text.
You're an idiot.
2 seconds ago.
No, you did not.
Here's the text.
Don't steal my thunder for knowing what
I
he
just
did.
showed him the text.
You were
Joe, next time you do it.
You
All
are
right,
such a
I'll
flippin'-
do it next
what
time.
You are such a fake
Yeah.
man. You are just
Congrats,
a bottom
Jimbo.
line fake ass.
Congrats, Jimbo.
Thank you, guys.
All right, see you, buddy.
All right, Jim, have a nice day, okay? I got an hour and a half of this fake ass over here claiming my stuff that I just put out there, okay? Oh, by the way.
Where's your stress
By the
ball?
way, speaking of fake ass.
need to squeeze
Speaking
it.
of fake ass, you have the trivia question today, okay?
Oh, boy.
I can't wait for you to botch that up, man. Yeah, it's you, pal. Okay. Be prepared, knucklehead, okay?
Be prepared.
Take our first break in the morning. Come back with all of our caps lined up here. Alice Rema's back in town.
Ho!
Danny Ramos coming up at 6:30.
Ho!
We've got Sean Rolls, the tournament winner from last weekend
Oh!
here. Benny, and a whole lot more, baby.
Yep.
Fox Sports 940.
Live.
Good morning to you.
First, you made Dan Patrick the most listened to morning sports talk.
Good for Dan. I root for everybody.
And now you lovingly embrace Colin Cowherd.
Good God, folks. Thank you for everybody that has accepted us.
Weekday mornings, 9 a.m. on Fox Sports 940 Miami.
Hear that? That's the sound of confidence. The sound of confidence brought to you by Nationwide Battery. For over 30 years, boaters and fishermen have counted on Nationwide to fire up their engines, to keep their electronics going, week after week, year after year. They have the largest selection of batteries at the best prices, with dockside installation available. If you count on your boat, then count on Nationwide Battery. Visit them at nationwide-battery.com. Nationwide Batteries, the sound of confidence.
When it comes to kayak fishing, Nautical Ventures knows what you need to catch fish. They carry top brands from Hobie, Ocean, Wilderness, Old Town, Perception, Necky, and are experts in rigging your kayak. They'll customize your kayak with fishing amenities, lights, depth finders, and anything else that fits your personal fishing style. Nautical Ventures has the largest and latest selection of kayaks and accessories in stock, and you can try it before you buy it in their exclusive Aqua Zone. Go to nauticalventures.com for more details. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for kayak fishing.
Nothing beats the thrill of extreme kayak fishing with little standing between you and fighting a monster fish. And when it comes to kayak fishing, nothing beats a Hobie with its hands-free Mirage Drive propulsion system. Nautical Ventures is your exclusive Hobie dealer for Broward and Palm Beach. They have the widest selection of models and accessories to make your Hobie uniquely yours. They're rigged by our in-house experts who fish the tournaments. They know what it takes to win. Go to nauticalventures.com to learn more. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for Hobie.
Welcome to America.
All right. Let's say hi to our streamers this morning, Joe. While you're over there working out between breaks here. Karen Kubanak, first in the morning, every single show. She beats everybody.
Good morning, Karen.
Nick Brett. Morning, guys. Hey, Joe Hector. I finished the downrigger on the kayak, renewed my fishing license. I'm ready for the tournaments.
Cool. Let's do it.
Our buddy Ozzy Ochoa said, hey. Lori Rolls is still saying good morning from PA.
Hi, Lori.
The 4W's fishing team. Time to punch in from Texas.
Ooh,
yeah, man. What's up, my friend? Richard Hector's watching.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Hasn't taken his first shot at me yet.
Oh.
I guess he's working on material, right?
Stand by.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Boone, no relation to Daniel.
Oh.
Alan Misog, good morning, fellas. Eric, you look great. Love your hoodie. Where can I buy one just like it? Awesome, man. Thank you, bro. I'll tell you what it is. It's called Stitch Fix. They deliver stuff right to your door, dude.
Great.
Ain't got to try nothing on. They mail it right to you.
Oh, you can also get some of his collection at the Salvation Army shops.
Who pulled your little string?
I'm happy.
Right.
I'm having a wonderful day. It's
your
a beautiful
sorry
day
ass is bailing on the show next weekend for some
you've never done that.
Freaking
like you've never done that.
That redneck swamp buggy crap you're doing.
Just one day.
One day. This show takes top priority over everything. Okay.
Yes, it does. I'll be back next week.
I canceled my wedding just for this damn show. Okay?
Huh?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Oh, good comeback there, Gray. Really good, yeah.
Yes, I'm awake this morning.
Yes, you are. I brought some goodies for you guys, by the way.
Really?
So you're the best.
I'll bring them out after the commercials are over, and we'll come back live on the show.
What'd you bring?
I brought something that fits you, definitely your personality.
Really?
And I brought something for Steven that sort of fits his personality, yeah.
No.
That's the kind of guy that I am.
Way.
I spend more money at Publix on this show, Joe, than you could do in a year.
Yeah, why do you...
you don't buy nothing for the show. You haven't bought carrots for the pony ever.
I actually have done it.
I couldn't sleep at all last night.
I didn't sleep well last night.
'Cause lately I've been losing sleep. Don't you go to sleep? I can't sleep at night.
It's hard to sleep on Friday night thinking about fishing on Saturday. It's the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
I can't function without my coffee.
To talk fishing, call Eric Brandon and Joe Hector at 866-801-0940.
Coffee is ready, sir.
Listen on the radio or watch us on the Nautical Ventures Facebook page. The Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Oh, you found my song, man. How about that?
Wow.
Find my baby, gonna hold her tight.
Gonna grab some afternoon delight.
You stole my...
His name is Eric. He's sitting on the show. He's complaining that I'm stealing his song. Sky rockets in sight.
You just took the sound.
Afternoon delight.
You just stole my song. That was my singing song, and you just stole it.
Afternoon delight.
God, he stole my song, man.
Why do you steal my songs?
I'm ready to leave the set. I'm going home, man.
I would be embarrassed saying that's my song. I just don't want to say anything, but, you know.
Squeeze, Eric.
All right.
You got it.
I got it, Joe. My stress ball is getting really worked out hard here, man.
Squeezer.
Yeah, the ball getting worked out hard. Anyway, he's back, man. The Bass Man himself. Okay, the Z-Man. He's been busier than hell lately. Catching some fish. Yeah.
You bring him on. Let's hear it.
Big Al Zaramba.
¿Cómo está?
That was really lame.
I don't know, Alan. What do you think?
So low key, como está? Hey, you're supposed to be up and bright and perky, dude. Like, hey guys, good morning.
Well, usually I am, but I'm up here in Charlotte. Came up the night before last.
Okay.
And doing a fishing expo.
Okay.
And I'm up later. I'm not used to it.
So
So you guys woke me up this morning.
You're
so
saying
that's okay.
basically you're tired, is what you're saying. You're just tired, right?
Well, I was, usually I'm out fishing at this time or getting ready to go fishing, and obviously that's not the case. And I was up a little late last night, so. But I'm good. I just want you to know that I'm good.
Well, I saw some Facebook posts. You have been catching some peacock bass this week.
Yeah.
Things.
Nice ones.
Nice fish, right?
You see those?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Tell us about it.
It's been a good week. The Everglades bite is still very good. I don't see that changing at all. In fact, it's only going to get better. As the water levels are dropping all over the place now, so we've been dry, and I guess that's eventually going to stop as we get into the rainy season. But we got a ways to go for that. So right now, the fishing has been good. It's going to be good. Whether you're in the Everglades, the city canals are really good for the peacocks getting up on the beds now. And the other day I was up in my secret Boca Lake, and we've got on a great topwater bite, and some nice peacocks were hitting the torpedoes really good. So it was a lot of fun. And snakeheads were biting somewhat. And unfortunately, we lost a really big one, but that's the way life goes sometimes too. But it was a good solid week of fishing. No matter where I went, it seemed like I picked the right spots every time, so it was all good.
Nice.
So, Alan, at the Secret Lake today, actually, right near the airport, I think off the highway, somewhere around Oakland Park area.
Yeah, what were you telling us last time?
It was like near a billboard was showing some car dealership.
Right.
We're getting close to nailing it down, Joe, aren't we?
So, Alan, what was that? What were you saying?
I don't remember mentioning anything about any signs or any of that stuff personally. I just don't.
Which means they're not there.
Yeah.
You got them. So there's no signs.
There's no signs now. That puts us even closer, Joe, to find out where it is, okay? Yeah.
All right.
Helps a whole lot.
Yes.
Yeah, great, Joe. You'll make a great PI, I might, okay? Yeah, seriously. All right, Al. I guess I'll ask you the same questions I ask every week. I want to know, man, what's the hot lures, dude?
Torpedoes were really good this week. The flies, if you're fly fishing, it's still good as well. But that's more sight casting with them. It's hard to get the flies to pop good enough to get the peacocks going after. But the torpedoes were just awesome this week.
Okay.
So wait, for someone that doesn't know, what's a torpedo?
Good question.
Boom.
All right.
Don't have his back.
Head and baby torpedo is one of them. Now another plug also that was working is the mirror prop bait, but I removed the front. On those mirror prop baits, they have two props on them. I removed the front prop off of it.
So it's got a prop? Like a little...
Yes, there's two props.
Silver spinning prop, Joe, if you ever tried anything besides
he probably
shiners.
doesn't know that because it's hard to put props on shiners.
Yes. So it's...
We're not saying the key word, okay?
No, I know.
Okay.
I was just going to...
Okay. Live bait shiners, okay?
So these
don't have
You
props.
heard that, right?
So these
anything about candy, nothing about candy.
Oh, Alan.
Come on, Al, man. Come on.
Candy man. Hey, get your candy. 20 cents a pop. There. Candy for all the kiddies out there.
Why don't you have a bag of poison popcorn here? It might shut you for a week.
So, Alan, is there different types of these torpedoes, like different sizes and color? Okay.
Yes, and everybody gets hung up on the colors and all that bit, but I'll be the first to tell you, I had one guy throwing one that had a white belly, and I had the other one throwing one that had the orange on it, and both were working pretty good. So,
oh, nice. Okay.
I think they're more after the sound and the which is typical of peacocks.
Right.
A lot of times they are visual fish that go after baits and stuff like that, but I don't think it mattered. It was just as long as you were making a good splash on the surface with them and the props were working right, the fish would come up and hit it vigorously. They were having a blast on it. It was a lot of fun.
You know, Al, back in my day, way back when, 1863.
There were dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs were near me while I was fishing. So anyway, people still using like purple and green worms to catch bass anymore, or have they just been put away and done?
Well, for largemouth, that stuff kind of works. I mean, there's at this convention I'm at, there's a booth right next to our booth, and it's nuts what's there. They've got these worms that the heads sink into the bottom, and the tail ends come straight up. Mm-hmm. And I can see where the largemouth would really eat that up pretty good, probably smallmouth too. But of course, in our land, we've got all the exotics, and The peacocks don't really go for that, so it's not their cup of tea, I guess you could say. They're more for the jerk baits and for the top water stuff. And I just one day, and this time of year is not usually the best for top water.
Yeah.
But this particular day, they were eating it up good. So
outstanding,
good stuff.
All right, well, listen, enjoy your time away. Get back here to your stomping ground as soon as you can, okay?
I'll be back tomorrow night. I'll be back tomorrow night, and I got a full week of fishing ahead.
Get back with the Gidoo, missing the motor, and life is going on. Okay?
Well, it could be your wife number 4 for you.
Oh!
Well, you cut me down a few. Last it was 10. Now you got me down to 4, okay? But that's actually very close, okay? Seriously, Al, you're almost on point with that one.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was wrong. It was 5.
I've had several, okay?
Oh, my God.
Al, have a great time, man. Get back here and see us, will you? Please?
See you, buddy.
Will do. Will do. You guys have a good one, too. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, you too.
All righty. Can't wait for the trivia question coming up at 7:45 because you got it, and I don't even think you know what it is.
Can you help me?
I've got it written down.
You do?
Because I just know with your ADD, I need to have your back on this deal,
man.
okay?
Give me a hug.
Come
here.
You ask me that every show. I'm not going to touch you, man.
Why?
Okay? I feel weird touching a guy wearing a 5-year-old
Y'all
shirt.
need a room.
Okay? Anyway, Danny Ramos on deck next
Ooh.
with the big Blue Dream.
I have a feeling he's got a good report.
You have a feeling, huh, baby?
I got a feeling.
You got a
Back
feeling,
in
Joey?
1925.
That's coming up next year at Fox Sports 940.
Live.
Boom.
Jason Aldean's Highway Desperado Tour 2023 comes to the I Think Financial Amphitheater Friday, October 27th. Log on to foxsports940.com for your chance to win a pair of tickets. That's foxsports940.com.
South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country, where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht-grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting bluewatersportfishingboats.com and discover why boating is better on a blue water.
Remember the glory days of gasoline? It's just not made the same anymore.
Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
Science proves quality sleep is vital to your mental, emotional, and physical health. The Sleep Number 360 smart bed senses your movements and automatically adjusts to help keep you both effortlessly comfortable. And it's temperature balancing, so you stay cool. So you're at your best for yourself.
We'll talk about that, Joey, after the show. Let's recognize the folks who are watching us on the streamer this morning. Alamisan.
Hello.
Good morning, fellas. Wish they would keep daylight savings time all year long. Tight lines and lots of fish. I totally agree.
I agree.
Richard Hector goes, Eric, hope squeezing your balls is helping your stress. Too bad you have to squeeze them yourself. Well, that's okay, Richard. So, Richard, I have your son Joe to help me squeeze my balls. Okay,
that's just wrong. That's
so you know, okay.
You hear that,
Joe.
Dad?
He's doing a
hear this?
He's doing a reach around. Okay, in between.
Oh,
gosh.
Man, I'm feeling good, man. Thank
Dad,
you,
you hear this?
So your hands are a little cold.
Get
I
him,
think
Dad.
we're not on the air right now.
Can you warm those hands up, Joe? Because they're a little nippy, man.
Wow.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man.
Wow.
Seriously. Ozzy Ochoa goes, I catch peacocks with worms.
Oh.
I've never caught a peacock with a purple or green
I
plastic
need
worm,
to catch
right?
a jaguar with Ozzy.
Lisa Roth from Bob Roth's New River Grows has the greatest key lime pie on the planet, okay? And stone crabs and just fresh produce.
What is this, some shameless plug?
No, I love this place. I love this. And I spend real money. Nothing's given to me for free. It's right there in Davie off of Orange Drive or whatever it is.
Plugging.
You have this big orange ball by the road. You can't miss it.
By the way,
She's saying hello.
I have to say I like that place. I also like the steak sandwich they have there at the little cafe there. It's really, really good. And the key lime pie is on point. Now, do I get a free key lime pie like you do, Eric, or what?
They make those babies by hand,
They're
man.
$20 a pop,
I've actually watched Lisa make the graham cracker crust, man, from scratch.
Oh, Lisa just said she loves you.
And they have a fudge room in the back, by the way, too.
It's just a great place to go, man. You know?
Well, take me.
I've known Bob Roth.
Why don't you take
this is
me?
really
Bob Roth
good. It is good.
has been the man behind the scenes there for a lot of years. They have their own grove. You walk through the grove and do a little tour with Mia.
Lisa, can you get him to take me?
You can see.
You can go yourself. It's right off of the
fruit trees. The fruit trees are fruiting, man.
Oh, really? There's fruit trees and stuff?
There are fruit trees. All kinds of cool stuff, yeah.
I like that.
Then she has one area just for you. It's called the quicksand pit, man.
Oh, it's a fudge room.
Oh, Steven. Good comeback,
Stop.
man. Yeah. The fudge room, Joey. Just for you, boy. But anyway, I love it a lot. If you guys have not been out there, it's a great place. Again, the key lime pie. They have a new mango pie going on up there.
Oh, I love mangoes.
They got all kinds of stuff going on.
Lisa, I will bring you mangoes. I have the best mango tree. She's old.
Why would she want your mangoes when she has a damn grove behind her place?
Because
she grows her own.
there's different types of mangoes that you can grow. Lots of different types. Actually, people don't know this.
She knows hers are safe.
Well,
okay?
I am going to bring her some.
Yeah.
Lisa, I'm bringing you some of my mangoes when they're ready.
My ass.
She'll like them. Do you want some mangoes?
First of all, you're no-show Joe. Let's face it, okay? So if you ever show up, I would be amazed if you showed up with your damn hand out, okay?
Here we go.
Okay? You don't show up, Joe.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'll be there with some mangoes.
Oh, ain't that beautiful? It's all too beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It's all too beautiful.
Beautiful day.
Oh, my, it's a beautiful day.
Any day fishing's a beautiful day. Now back to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
This weekend is it.
Listen on the radio or watch us on the Nautical Ventures Facebook page.
This is some weekend.
Now, here's your fishing buddies, Eric Brandon and Joe Hector.
Let's go fishing.
Oh, I know it's coming.
Come on, baby.
I know it's coming down, man.
You take the lead.
Ride, let her ride. Ooh, let her ride, baby.
Not impressed.
Nah, I didn't have any words there. Yeah, there.
I'm out. See you guys.
Yeah, I'm out too after that.
Whatever. I wasn't prepared for it, man. Give me 2 minutes notice, okay?
Man.
Why don't we say hi to the guy who we know is always going to be there, okay?
Let's do it.
Danny Ramos, the man.
Yo, Danny!
On the Blue Dream, baby.
Yo.
Hey, Danny boy, you're heading out to fish, I do imagine, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to catch some bait right now, and then we're headed on out.
All right.
All right, yes.
How you guys doing today?
Doing well, man. I see some great skies here at Stephen J. Gray's Palatial Palace. But we'll check out the forecast with Jed coming up next hour. What do you caught this week, Dan? What's going on, man?
There's been some fish around, nothing crazy, but some sails. I caught some sails this week, kingfish. And yesterday I did a morning half, and I couldn't get the cudas to stop biting. Barracudas were everywhere for some reason. I was trying for that wahoo. They wanted a wahoo, so I'm there, doing my thing and trying to get them on. And these cudas, I think, had, they were on steroids or something. Right? I would have a 40, 50-pound wahoo on there, and then you see the cuda. I'm like, oh my god!
Wow.
but yeah, there was just a little current in the morning down south where I was fishing. Very little current, so. It was kind of tough, but we got a king, we got a nice king, and then like 3 large barracudas, and that was it. But there wasn't that many sails caught down south in the morning yesterday where I was.
Danny, is that the sound of rain behind you? Do I hear rain behind you on the phone?
No, those are the diesels. There's my boat. We're already out on the boat.
I thought like a monsoon behind you, but those are the diesels cranked up. Okay.
Danny, how's the tuna?
The tuna, there's been a couple big ones that have come in. I haven't caught any, but I've seen a couple of my buddies. With the ones that we've caught, small. But there's been some chunkers coming in, which is pretty good. Around this time of the year, they're going to start coming, the big boys.
Yep, I've seen them.
But I've seen a couple of nice ones being caught. But yeah, for us, it's been, we've gotten some sails. And some nice kings. That's basically it. And here and there, it hasn't been, going all crazy yet.
Right.
So we'll see. Anything now.
Have you seen the photo of Carl's yellowfin? Carl. He caught a monster.
Yeah. And Dean out in the double D got like a 125.
Oh my
That is correct, sir.
They're rolling through. So I mean, a lot of these guys are catching them up on the kites. So they're if you're getting on with the kites, it's going to be a long battle because a lot of us fish 20-pound tests.
Yeah.
On there. So you got to have the right angler and one of those animals come and say hello to you because it's going to be, a game of inches with them.
Oh, yeah.
They fought it, I think, for 2 hours and 40 minutes, something like that.
Damn.
They put the dart in her.
Damn, that's a long fight.
20-pound test, right? I think he said
20-pound test, man.
Think about that.
That's a real battle, man.
Test.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a great job. Double D and then Dean, they got on them and they had all the right tools. They had the dart, they had the harpoon on it. Once they came to the boat and was able to get a shot at it. Because you know how it is, 20-pound test, that's like a real teeth grinder, a nail biter right there.
Oh, yeah, man.
You're expecting it to pop at any moment.
Exactly.
All that stress for that long. For that long, too. 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's a long time to have a lot of heat, on the fish.
Funny,
epic.
But, yeah,
I knew
some good fish like that.
Danny, I knew a double D once, and I forgot to get her number. I don't know where she went.
Those are always fun. Yeah.
Hey, Danny got it, okay, Joe?
Yeah, I didn't
Obviously,
get
it went right over your skull, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway, so the game plan, Danny, is go out and look for debris, birds, the usual suspects out there. I heard the sargassum weed, by the way, died down, way down.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard,
Good stuff.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. It finally did, which is great. So it finally died down for us to be able to, not be working so hard with the lines and whatnot. But it's been good. It's been good.
All right.
But so right now, what we're gonna do is head out. Hopefully, the wind will pick up for us. That's the problem here. Is the wind kind of hasn't been really consistent for us. So
and the current too, right?
And the current, yeah.
All right, Dan. Well, listen,
So
man.
we get that in early in the morning. We'll put up the kites in the morning, and then bum troll possibly.
Just want to let you know, man, we always appreciate your reports. I mean, some mornings you're tired as hell. You said, Eric, the night before the text, man, I beat Eric. I can't get him through the show. I'm just wasted, tired.
Hey, at least he does.
Had a long week. But whenever Dan's on the show, man, he brings it strong. So
yes, he does.
Thank you, Ramos. Do your thing, baby.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
All
Take
right,
care, buddy.
see ya.
Let's go. Speaking of braggery, besides the fact that nobody beats you, Joe, in that department, Jim Matthew's a close second, okay? Your buddy Jim Matthew.
Jim!
Your Dunkin' Donuts pal.
He is.
Who drops you off bags of bugs.
Bags.
Buddy.
Many bags.
Under the sea. Yeah. That's where he'd be, under the sea with Jim Matthew.
Yeah.
That was a great ride, by the way.
Oh, that was actually really good.
Thank you, man.
Wow.
Hey, Matthew. What's your
How do you guys do all this? It's amazing.
We don't know.
This show is totally unscripted, man. We just let it fly, bro, like the song says, okay?
Yeah, it's true.
So, bugs everywhere again, man. What's going on with the underwater world, dude?
I would like to say yesterday was not our best production day for us.
Wow. Shock.
Every now and then, you gotta go. You gotta eat the humble pie, and you go, where the hell are they? And we tried second reef, third reef, but to be honest, we've been hitting this area off at Deerfield and Hillsborough Beach between the two inlets. We've been hitting it pretty hard, and so I think we've got most of the lobster that were out there. However, the good news is the guys south of me did really, really well. Easy limits, and they're still in that second reef, in that 45-foot stuff, that top of the second reef, which is really nice. And move around, go to the east side, get a little deeper. You can even go inside and get the 20-foot stuff. But you're talking about wind and currents with Danny. It was like, man, yesterday just a trickle to the north. You have to kick, but top to bottom visibility. I jumped in at 70 foot, and I could see the bottom from there.
Nice, man.
It was just impressive. And it was the whole day. And, got a little windy on the top, but for the most part, 1 to 2s wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Probably the big thing yesterday, and even though my lobster bag was a little empty, there was only a few in it. we saw a pod of dolphin underwater, and it was just really cool. And they come right up to me. I have this little like squawker under the water, and I kind of went, and they started like swimming right towards me. I got some really cool video. Put it up on Facebook. It was really, really impressive. Just those are the things that you capture and you see underwater. Even though you're not having a great productive day,
sure.
To me, it was just really worth it to get wet and just see what's going on. So it was good. It was really good. No complaints here.
Last show, Joe was saying there was a flock of dolphin going.
No, I said pod too, and you ripped me apart.
You said a flock.
He ripped me apart.
You said a flock of porpoises
for saying
going by,
pod.
okay?
So I guess that's a thing, Eric.
No, you said a flock of porpoises, okay?
Oh, you
okay. I corrected you and said they're called a pod, okay?
Just rewind.
It's a flock of seagulls.
Okay. Yeah, anyways.
See, it's a pod.
Yeah.
So, Jim, we know that the hogfish have been shut down for a while. You said they opened. You've seen some fatties down there diving, right?
Yeah, May 1st, and along with grouper season, will come up, and the big ones. And this is the thing: when they moved from 12 inches to 16 inches, that was a big move.
Oh yeah.
But then they shut the season down for 6 months. So we're definitely seeing a lot more male hogs out there, and some of them are really big. Like we haven't seen the big boys like that in quite a while. That's where you would normally. When we used to spearfish down in the dry tortugas, and you'd see the one male with a bunch of females. They're like a harem, type of thing. They kind of follow the leader type of deal. And these big boys are well over 20 inches, and then some of the fat females that were with them were pretty good. So we're not seeing the fat females yet. But ultimately, the way it works in that world, when the male gets taken out, kind of like the next female up becomes a male. I don't know what they call that in the fish world, but when you go from, they all start off as females, and then they convert over to males when the environment needs them.
I didn't know that.
That's what happened. That's what happened to Joe when Joe was born. Joe came out a girl, and he morphed into a boy. Yeah.
Do you guys see what I gotta put up with here?
The only problem was all the moving parts never transferred over, okay?
In the morning.
All the moving parts never transferred over.
You're a funny guy, Eric.
I am really on your ass because you
are a funny guy.
You've been pissing me off since the show, but it's 6:01, okay?
What?
Yeah, just taking shots. Anyway, Jim, it all sounds good, man. The water quality is good. The depth is the temperature's better.
It's 75. Yesterday it's still chilly, buddy. I mean, for us, you know how that goes. A lot of local guys won't go in the water until it's 80.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to wait a few more months. But, we get right into lionfish season, which for me is all year. But, we target them in April. And then come May 1st, boy, it's we hit structures, we hit reef. I think yesterday was just such a great visibility. Any Wahoo guys?
We're not hearing anything yet.
I'm surprised.
Guys coming up have got some. Norm Beckhoff talked about him.
Okay, good. I've seen some in my feed, but nothing huge or anything.
Well, Jim, we got to rock and roll, man. For sure. But
all right, guys, have fun, will you?
No, you just cut him off.
I'll let him finish his statement. I'm sorry, Jim. Continue on.
Hey, Joe, see you at Dunkin' Donuts. Okay.
Oh, my man.
There's the wrap. Okay.
I'll see you there.
A little male bondage going on.
Take care.
That's great.
See you, buddy.
All right, hey, Ding Dong. Guess what time it is, man?
Oh, no, not yet.
It's time to tease the trivia question for the 745 Starbright Amazing Bucket Giveaway.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Hold on.
I got it because I wrote it for you.
Find it.
Okay, just so you know.
Let me find it.
Okay.
Time is of the essence here.
I have it right in front of me.
Where is
it?
It's
basically about a bait, okay?
Right.
I have a question in front of me.
Oh.
I can even ask it for you if you'd like me to.
Can you please?
Would you like me to?
Yes.
Because it's your question. I'll do it now, then you do it for real at 7:45.
Deal.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you. Can you text it to me, too?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay, so which one of these is a favorite offshore bait?
Okay.
We're talking about this last time we talked about Forrest Gump. We got off on our tangent on that thing.
Yeah.
It was fun, though, I might add.
Yeah.
So which one of these is a favorite offshore bait? A, pilchards. B, goggle eyes.
Yes.
C, ballyhoo.
Right.
D, candy, meaning any live bait.
Candyman! man.
Just for you,
Welcome
Joe.
to the Candy Man. Hey, get your candy.
Just for you, Joe. I put D in there, okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right, so pilchers, goggle eyes, ballyhoo, or candy, meaning any live bait.
Oh, gosh. Candy Man. He's going to make me say it all the time.
Yeah, sweetheart, why don't you stop it over
Sweetheart,
there?
1925.
Yeah, take a walk off.
Look at my Tommy gun.
Yeah. Go to Jersey, walk off the pier. Okay, so that is your question at 7:45. Just for you, buddy.
I already forgot it, but thank
Okay?
you, sir.
I'll text it to you.
Thank
okay?
you. Yes.
The bucket is just loaded with stuff: wash, wax, cleaner. Steven,
Well, it was loaded.
Steven,
Yeah.
right knows because the bucket is empty now. He shined up like 19 boats out here off the studio.
Hey, by the way, we're going to have the bucket in the studio for you guys next week, too.
Nice.
Ooh,
All right,
yes.
dude. So we'll do that at 7:45. We'll come back and talk with our winner of the tournament last weekend, Sean Rolls.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's 2 in a row, right?
No, he's kicking ass, man. Benny coming up on the show. We've got our new guy, Johnny Stabills on the show.
Johnny, my man.
And a whole lot more right
Yeah.
here. Fox Sports 940.
Live.
Boom, baby.
This needs to be said.
Nobody wants to be pummeled by the Colin Cowherd show.
You do not do anything particularly well.
But that's just what happens to anyone up against him. Weekdays at noon on Miami's Fox Sports 940.
The same anymore.
Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
Need a place to store your boat? How about a wet slip with Ocean Access? One with hurricane protection and a full-service yard? Nautical Ventures Marine Center in the heart of Fort Lauderdale has dockage starting at just $12 per foot per month, the lowest rate in Broward County. Our full-service yard performs all boat works from bottom paint to engine repower to total refits. Coming soon, a new state-of-the-art 200-unit dry stack. Go to nauticalventures.com/marina for more information. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for fun on the water.
South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country, where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting bluewatersportfishingboats.com and discover why boating is better on a blue water.
Without the ones like you who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Imagine buying a pair of sneakers and getting a soothing, gentle foot massage like you'd get during a relaxing pedicure just by walking. Skechers' new Massage Fit sneakers. Because Skechers, the comfort technology company, has designed a unique innovation that makes it feel like you're pampering your feet with a gentle massage in every step. The secret is Skechers' new patented wave technology on the sole that gently massages your feet while you're walking around. Find them for men and women at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Life changes dramatically for a family facing mental illness. In my family's case, I've learned that the voices are real. They're as real as you are to me. I've learned that trying to convince someone that they're not real is just a waste of time. They are real. Over 13 million people live with a serious mental illness like schizophrenia, major depression, or bipolar disease, and the impact on America is devastating. RideToAwareness.org is a 3,000-mile bicycle ride across the United States to raise awareness and funds for those suffering from mental illnesses. So why do the Ride to Awareness? Because there's organizations out there to help. Organizations that provide support groups, advocacy, help.
We are back, and a lot of streamers we need to say hi to, Joe. David Holiday, wow, LOL, you guys are something else. Hopefully he means something complimentary, I hope.
I don't know.
Lisa Roth continues to say they have mango key lime pie now at Bob Ross.
Ooh, they got all kinds of good stuff there.
Man, dude. Let's see here. Mike Jones is watching. Marcelo Garcia. Don't recognize that name. Hey, guys. Good morning. Hey, Marcelo. Let's see. Nick Brent trying to be funny. Eric, Brandon, what was it like fishing and trying to run from a T-Rex?
Wait, what?
He's referring to my age. He goes, Eric, what was fishing like trying to run from a T-Rex?
I see a different one. I see he says, Joe, you can't hit a senior citizen. It's a felony.
Gave for your dad, actually, I think. Marty.
Wake up, friend.
Wake up. I want to wake up. I woke up this morning, baby.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up to the sound of music.
Wake up, Mr. Sleepyhead.
You're waking up to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show with expert troller Eric Brandon, plus extreme angler Joe Hector.
This is more than we bargained for.
To talk to fellow fishing fans, call 866-801-0940. It's the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Hey, Nitwit. At least you know your name.
I do.
So I told you I brought some gifts on the show.
Yes.
Stephen. And just by the fact you love candy.
Yes.
Okay. I brought you a candy collection that reminds me of just the kind of manhood you may have. They're called Peeps Marshmallows.
Oh,
okay?
jeez.
That's for you
just
there.
Wrong.
That's for you, Marshmallow Boy, okay?
So sweet.
And for Stephen J. Gray, because he's just a super cool, does it all kind of guy.
Here we go.
I've got this Flora Pastries variety pack of butter cookies, all kinds of.
Oh, my gosh.
Really, look at those,
heck, man?
Look at those treats, Stephen.
You bring him butter cookies and you give me Peeps?
I do appreciate that.
I tried to.
You brought me those before. Those are good, too.
I matched up the gift with whomever you might be, and I just found you to be a soft little marshmallow.
Okay.
Because you said, my arm is so sore today, I can barely lift it up this far.
It is. It hurts.
I was working out so hard.
It hurts. Yeah. I need shoulder replacement.
Want to rub?
But I won't get it.
Okay. Hey, a guy who probably needs a really good back rub was the guy who won last week.
Yes.
Catching those big-ass fish he caught.
Definitely.
That'd be Sean Rolls.
I think you bring him on. I want to hear you do it.
If I saw... did you see the kingfish on the photos?
Yes.
They were beasts, man.
I know.
Sean, I took it all. Rolls, baby.
Oh, gosh.
Not bad,
Still trying to get him. I'm still trying to get him.
Oh, still trying to get him. Did the intro for nothing, man. I went down to the basic bottom of my groin to pull that deep-ass voice out, okay?
Did you bouncer, or what's going on here?
Oh, wait a minute. It's bouncer first. My bad.
What are you doing?
I know what happened.
Oh, my God.
I know what happened.
What are you doing?
What did you do? I was fast-forwarding to the next crew band.
Oh, when you suffer from CRS, can't remember stuff.
Well, I'm an older gentleman. I do have chances to have a brain
I don't
fade.
know about the gentleman thing.
So, anyway.
Oh, boy.
Once you get Bouncer on the phone, give me a holler, Eric, because I kind of totally...
ready.
He's been... Oh, my God.
He's been listening the whole time.
That's even worse.
Hey, Bouncer. Hey, Bouncer, I knew you were there, man.
You know, on the break, you didn't mention me.
Wow.
No love.
He's going to bounce you.
I've only been here since day one.
Yeah, Eric.
Jeez.
I was on the whole time.
Give it to him, Bouncer. Give it to him. Tell him how wrong this is, what he's doing. Give it to him.
Oh, my God.
The legend.
And I had all these great fishing reports to give.
Unbelievable.
Disgusting.
I am human. I make errors occasionally.
Eric,
okay.
You made
that is unforgivable.
Can't he just talk now that he's on the damn show?
Sure.
God.
I've been on this show with Eric for 17 years, and it's the very, very first mistake he has ever made.
Oh, that's not true, Bouncer. When he showed up this morning.
Stephen J. Gray. Mike, mute
He's
yourself.
been making that mistake for 17 years, too. But
Hi, Cap. Here's the biggest question, man. Have you fished it all this week? And what have you been doing? That's what I want to know. Yeah.
I've been fishing all week. I'm down here in South Florida.
Oh, great.
I went tarpon fishing last night. We got a nice tarpon. I'd made the big mistake of calling my buddy, Leo Lambera, and putting my phone on speaker because I'm out with some friends, and we haven't had a bite. And Leo goes, oh, yeah, we got 3 tarpon, and we got some snook, and I'm just burying my head. But tarpon fishing's been real good. The shrimp run has been pretty good. It was slow last night on the incoming tide, but that's frequently to be expected. But we caught sailfish this week, big Almaco jacks, some really nice 20 to 30 pound kingfish this week.
Nice.
We didn't do too good on the bottom, but all in all, the sailfish were coming through. There were some blackfin tunas. A good week of fishing here in Miami, and today I'm packing it up. I'm moving up to Sebastian Inlet for a few days, and then I'll be back to Georgia. Georgia on my mind, I'll tell you what.
Well,
Georgia.
Cap, we're glad you're here for as long as you can be here. I do apologize sincerely for screwing up your slot in the show. I made my one error in 17 years, and I won't do it again for the next 17. Okay, so thank you so much.
But look at the bright side, Eric. I've known you for so long that it's easy for me to forgive and forget. If it was one of these new guys, their ego would be destroyed.
Yeah.
But
your understanding.
You know, as good a buddies you are, I know it was purely an accident, and you were thinking about tournament winners and all that stuff. But my tournament winning days are in the past, and I'm so happy for Sean Rolls. And I loved the question this week, by the way. And I refuse to reveal the answer.
Cap, thanks, man. You're the best.
Yeah,
as always,
thanks,
man.
Captain.
Thanks, Cap Bouncer. He's a man, dude.
Well,
all right.
If you get a chance, get out tarpon fishing. There's lots of great guides in the area that'll take out. It's prime time for them. And you talk about great fighting fish in the lights of the city of Miami. You can't beat them. So go get out at tarp.
You got it, Cap. Thanks very much. Awesome.
Thanks,
man.
Captain.
Now, can we bring in the guy that I tried to bring in before I screwed up with Bouncer? Shall we? Okay. The tournament man, okay? One more time. Sean, I took it all. Rolls, baby. Hey, dude.
What's up there, man?
What's
see your moment, Eric?
I made a boo-boo and brought you on sooner than I thought because I was excited about your win, man. I couldn't wait to talk about it.
Yeah, you're just excited to talk to me, right?
I want to talk to you about that win, man. Great-looking photos.
Yeah.
You went out there and kicked ass. Talk about it a little bit, man.
So I know I talked to you guys last week in the morning on the show. We ran up north and we were fishing out deep. Didn't get anything. We went in shallow. We were getting beat up by the sharks, maybe some Goliath grouper, snatching our fish away from us. And then as a team, we had a discussion, and Brian on our team said, "I feel like the fish are in shallow, just not here."
Okay.
So we ran down south, right outside of Palm Beach Inlet, right at the end of the day, and man, we got that fish 5 minutes into our drift there.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
There was bait scattered everywhere, jumping out of the water. There's little mahi jumping out of the water. And we're all in the front of the boat saying, "Oh, my God, look at that mahi jumping." And the captain's like, yeah, I see it. And we're like, "What's going on?" Next thing you know, we look back, Jason's on the rod because we're all in the front of the boat. So Captain Jason caught the fish and showed us how it was done.
Damn. But you took, top prize, all right? You were the winner. You got the whole thing, did you?
First place, and we won all the Calcuttas we were in. So it was great.
Man, you won all the Calcuttas?
Yeah. He won enough. He
there
actually
was one we didn't enter, so...
He's driving a brand new Cadillac
was,
Escalade. He won so much money, Joe. Yeah, brand new Cadillac.
You know, it's like just like in the kayak stuff, man. When you get a win early in the year, it kind of not only motivates you, but funds you for the rest of the year. The women can't say anything to us, you know. We keep fishing for free, all for our tournament winnings, so...
Nice. Well... I want to say congrats again, man. It's awesome win. Have our captains on the show. Our guys win. You know what I mean?
He's one of the best, man.
And weren't you battling against your friend Benny? Wasn't Benny also in this tournament as well?
Yeah, Benny was. He was right up there with us.
Okay.
And when we made our run south, we passed Benny, we passed Young Guns with Lance, and we passed How You Reel and Tackle. And you know, the whole time we were passing these guys fishing up north more, and we're like, man, did we make the right call? But we stuck to our gut, and we made the right call.
That's awesome.
And was the little bait of choice called the ribbon fish, maybe, Sean?
It was definitely the ribbon fish. I think almost every fish was on the ribbon fish.
I give Joe props, because Joe said last week on the show, that's the secret bait. That's no longer a secret, I might add.
Yep.
You put it out there. That is the bait of choice.
Yes.
And you were right, bro.
Yeah. If you guys are fishing tournaments, or you're fishing mine, or wherever, listen to this show because stuff like that, those tips are huge.
Yeah.
They can win you money.
Well, he listened to you.
Look at Sean.
Big time.
Yeah.
And, I actually had a good talk with Eric Needall from Howdy Reel and Tackle. He's the owner and operator. He's the one that makes all the river fish rigs and everything. And he'd be more than happy to help us out with a little kayak seminar and stuff like that, get the guys up to speed on the rigs and everything like that.
Oh, great.
Big props to him for that.
Awesome.
Okay. Awesome. We'll set that up, Sean.
Very cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you on the water, Sean, now, or where you at, man?
I am on the water.
Yeah. Kayak or boat today? Kayak or boat?
No, boat today. It's west winds, but it's pretty hard west winds. So you get out to 300 feet, it's a little choppy out here. But yeah, we're trying for that early morning wahoo, and we'll see what happens.
Nice.
He's going for your favorite fish there, Joey.
I know.
Wahoo.
I need to get one again.
Well, Joe, if you ever went fishing, you might find out what one's like.
Man.
Hey, Madone.
I mean, he's only invited you 15 times on the show that I've heard of, at least. Okay.
I stopped asking now.
Yeah.
He just said he stopped asking Joe. He just said he ain't going to show up, so
Sean,
I ain't going to do it,
You gotta.
And if you are going out fishing this weekend, man, I'd like to recommend you get some live bait. I went out yesterday, and it was such an enjoyable day doing some drifts with live bait and the kite. Got a nice sailfish.
Yeah.
Had a couple kudos but steady action all day. Don't bother fighting the weed trolling. If there's a lot of weed, just get some live bait and have fun doing it.
Nice. There's big kudas.
Yeah, cooters out there.
Yeah, kudos.
Cooters.
Yeah.
We got to rock the shop once more time, man. Congrats to you on a big tournament.
Yeah.
Nice big win, and just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah, we love you, Sean.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, you're the man.
Take a little break and back with his fellow competitor. Benny's around the bend here, okay?
I want to hear Benny's strategy in the tournament.
Just so you know, I did text you the trivia question you said you couldn't find. It's in your phone now.
I appreciate
Just go look for it, okay?
Thank you.
You'll have it.
You airdropped it.
I did.
got it. Yeah,
Excellent.
it went bling.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Coming back to you right here, man. Good morning, everybody. Fox Sports 940.
Live.
WINZ AM Miami. WZTU FM HD2 Miami Beach. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. Fox Sports 940 Miami.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're People's Insurance Underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance Underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
Nothing beats the thrill of extreme kayak fishing, with little standing between you and fighting a monster fish. And when it comes to kayak fishing, nothing beats a Hobie with its hands-free Mirage Drive propulsion system. Nautical Ventures is your exclusive Hobie dealer for Broward and Palm Beach. They have the widest selection of models and accessories to make your Hobie uniquely yours. They're rigged by our in-house experts who fish the tournaments. They know what it takes to win. Go to nauticalventures.com to learn more. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for Hobie.
Remember the glory days of gasoline? It's just not made the same anymore.
Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
Attention Florida homeowners. The My Safe Florida Home program is now in effect. This program was enacted by the Florida legislature.
That chamois finally dried, Stephen, after using it.
I know. It took like weeks for that thing to dry. I think it stays wet for a while.
Well, because you used it over and over again. Until it could be used no more, man.
When you have to know the product and test it out, you know.
Oh, that's such a lame-ass thing. You had a free bucket. You figured I'd use it on my 19 boats you purchased. And they're
just
all
a
gone.
few.
They're all gone, by the way.
Don't be a hater.
Duffies are gone.
Well, you still got a couple.
Gifts are gone. When's the 35-foot Sea Ray going in the damn water?
It just give us some time here.
Okay. That's supposed to be our new home, our new deck.
I know. We're working things out.
Yeah. Okay. I told you with my new back, my spinal fusion, titanium man I am, I'd be more glad to come over and do some hammering and some sawing and some, scraping and
the harder part is pulling the engine stuff. We just have to get on that.
I can my back now. I can lift an engine with one arm. Okay.
Yeah, you're the man.
I can literally do anything. Okay. I went golfing for the first time last weekend with my sons. Man.
How'd that go?
Had the greatest time. I played like a flippin' blind man, but I had fun swinging the stick, okay?
And the golf club, too?
And the golf club. The golf club, too. They make these new things. They've had them around for a while now. When you're on a golf course and you can't find a place to take a leak, they have these fake club sticks where you actually pull off the tip of the handle of the golf club itself, and you tinkle down that thing. It's a tinkle pipe golf club. Yeah, you relieve yourself inside this thing.
No, back in the day, I used to caddy.
Genius,
I used to
actually.
caddy for some professionals, and I was so good at it that I handed them the clubs. They didn't have to tell me what club they wanted. I would. Yes, those are the days, man.
So you knew by the range. It might have been 120 yards away from the green.
Yep.
Give the guy his 9-iron, maybe pitching wedge, depending on how good the guy was.
I was working with pros and having a good time.
They were really impressed when you hand them a putter off the driving tee. That was a great pick, Steve. Okay.
So, and I was young back then, too. They were like, hey, kid, lose that ball. What do you mean lose that ball? Step on it, lose it. Here's a 40 for you.
How many guys would actually do that thing where...
It's time for the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Me, there's nothing better than to spend all of my time out on the water.
With waterman Eric Brandon.
'Cause that's where I get my kicks, out on the water.
And extreme angler Joe Hector.
Hey, it's my residence.
Call your resident fishing experts, Eric and Joe, at 866-801-0940 and get hooked up.
You know where we'd be spending our weekend.
Want to see the show live? Go to the Nautical Ventures Facebook page.
Don't want to waste my time or a single dime on something high and dry out on the water.
Welcome back to hour number 2 of the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show. Just flying by, man, having a good old time this morning. Don't. Joe, it's your rock on there, baby. Come on, listen. Don't.
I said.
Don't.
I said.
What'd you say? What'd you
He
say?
said.
What'd you say? What are you saying?
My name is Joe. I'm here now. His name is Eric, my friend. We're doing shows on Fox Sports Live. And I said I got a hand.
I've got meds for you for that kind of problem you got, Joe. He's seriously something bad anyway. This time last weekend, man, he was prepping up, set to battle his buddy Sean Rolls, man.
Ooh.
And he's got a new quarterback coming to the Jets, I might add.
Ooh, Aaron Rodgers, baby.
New quarterback coming. That's the rumor, man.
He's
on the
going,
block,
man. The GM, basically confirmed it.
That a done deal?
Well, the GM said Rodgers was a great quarterback for our organization for years. Was.
Well, I would think Shaw would. I mean, Benny would know more about that than we do.
Let's do it, man. Let's hear it.
Benny knows his Jets, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm wearing this color shirt just for him.
Yeah, you wore this for him, yeah.
No,
sure,
not really.
Sure, Joe,
Good morning. Good morning.
Benny, how you doing, man?
How's it going, guys?
Doing
pretty
all
good,
right.
pretty good, man. The sun is shining. The moon's about to go down. The fish are going off.
Yes.
And the Jets are about to pick up Aaron Rodgers.
Oh! Do you think that's a good move? Do you like that move, Benny? With
between me and you,
that
I
troublemaker?
Between me and you, I was... yeah, exactly. I was never a big fan of him, but after the season we had last year and the roster we have right now and the potential we could have had last year if we had a decent quarterback, it just shows, I realize why they're making these power moves and trying to snatch up what they think is a great quarterback right now, because they think right now the Jets can be contenders if we had a good quarterback. So right now it's not about having someone for the future. But they think we got our guys for the future. We got our young guys. They're going to be molded.
Yeah. And I'll tell you one thing, man. New York fans.
Again, I wasn't a big fan of it, but I'm not going to, I think it's going to be like when we picked up Brett Favre. He might, take us to the playoffs one year. He's going to be done in a year or two anyways, and we'll get what we get out of him.
It's a tough division, too.
Yeah, it is. But, Joe, the New York fans can be very brutal, man.
Oh.
If you aren't, embraced by them, really soon in the season, they turn on you like sharks, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, don't.
I was good.
Screw up, man. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Rodgers is very, what's that word? Like
he's a pain in the ass.
He's like emotional, kind of.
He's a pain in the ass. He's a freaking prima donna, locker room brawler, making trouble.
I don't know if he can handle that media.
Hey, we don't talk about football on the show. It's a fishing show.
Most fishermen do
we
like
got a lot
football.
of fishing to talk about, guys. I hope you guys got an extra couple minutes set.
Go ahead, we do, Benny.
It's all you, man.
Just for you.
Go, baby.
Well, no, I'm just saying the bite's been good. We've had a very productive week.
Go Raiders.
For the charter business, busy season's picking up here where we got a lot of customers coming. So it's given us a lot more opportunities to get on the water. But this, this full moon that just passed is usually the full moon in this month, where after this full moon, usually our springtime fishing starts picking up.
Yeah.
And, it kind of started already, I'd like to say. Some people like to say spring has sprung. I don't think we're there yet, but the bite's been going off. I mean, the sail fishing's just been absolutely crazy.
Nice.
You can't get away from the sails wherever you go, which isn't a bad thing. But again, we still got the wahoo bite going off. We got kingfish going off. The tunas are starting to trickle up the coast.
Dang.
And it's just putting a lot of consistency into our trips the past couple days.
Benny, we have a forecasted front coming through on Tuesday-ish, cool down.
It's gonna be
How is that
cold.
going to affect things?
Yeah, I see that, man. So as far as what I'm thinking, we already got these sailfish. That cold front comes through, those sailfish are just going to absolutely go off. You're going to see guys going out there, catching double digits, easy. Because right now we're going out there catching 4 or 5 fish on a 4-hour charter sometimes, where we'll put some baits out and you just have a whole pack of sails in our spread. We've been doing some tournaments the past few weeks, and some of them we have not been targeting sailfish, and they've been almost a nuisance for us. We can't get away from them. We're catching so many; they're coming through the spread, eating all of our baits, and we got to reset everything. So it's a good problem to have when you're fun fishing. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, man. And what was tournament wise? Since you mentioned it, what was your strategy for that last tournament
to win?
So there's been a few tournaments in the past few weeks. Literally the past 2 weeks, we did 2 tournaments in the past 2 weeks.
Wow.
I'm sorry, 3 tournaments in the past 2 weeks. One of them was just the Jimmy Johnson tournament, which was during the week.
Mm-hmm.
But some of these tournaments, I was fishing with a team that I mentioned a couple weeks ago, Real Easy out of Palm Beach. They picked me up on the team, and their strategy was to go into some of these sailfish tournaments and meat fish the sail tournaments. So while the guys are out there sail fishing, they went in and entered all the meat fish Calcuttas, and we, went and had a good showing at a few of them.
Nice.
And then a few of them humbled us out.
Right.
So,
I can't believe Sean won that last one.
Yeah. Big shout out Sean Rolls and his team Real Line. They were right next to us, man. We were like in the area where all the fish were, so were they, but there was like no fish. I mean, literally guys went to the scales that day with 1 or 2 fish and won. So it was luckily it was a big fish tournament where you only needed that one big fish. I think Sean popped 38. Was it, or 36, they say?
Yeah, it was something like that.
For this time of the year, everyone thought it was going to take a 40 or 50 to win a king tournament most of the time, but this time of the year, you won't be surprised seeing a 25-pounder win a king tournament right
Sure.
now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the kingfish is different, I feel like, than it was, like a decade ago here. It's
Well, we're also not in a great time of the year for king fishing, so I was kind of surprised that boat club had a kingfish tournament right in the middle of sailfish season. But hey, people showed up, people went out there and fished, and people came in with fish and won money. So.
I want to ask Benny this question, though. Joe, I put it out there. I give him props for saying this last weekend. We're using ribbon fish for bait, Benny, at all, possibly?
Yeah.
You were? Okay.
The one day that I fished,
just curious.
So for all the tournaments we've been fishing, we have been using ribbons. The tournament I fished against Sean, I did not.
Okay.
He caught that fish on a ribbon.
Oh, the last weekend's tournament. You didn't use ribbons last weekend?
Last weekend's tournament we did not, but we had them the weekend before, and we had them this week.
Benny.
So it was
wow.
Joe, I told you, man. Your buddy said use ribbons, man.
Oh.
I'm just saying,
Yeah, the ribbons are productive. The ribbons are gonna usually get you the bigger fish as well. You're gonna weed out some of those smaller fish.
Yeah. Hey, Benny, before we go, man, listen, you're a joy to talk to, man. I'm really happy you go out there. Oh, by the way, my Facebook post last night, I went and dug up some really great new photos of all of our caps to use on the Facebook post.
Yeah.
I had one of Benny on the bow of his boat, holding just a whole slew of massive fish. It looked like a tournament kind of photo, but that was pretty cool.
So you got all these new photos, huh, Eric? But you didn't send them to me.
Oh, man, I didn't get the memo, dummy.
Wow.
Anyway, Sean, so...
Hey, Benny. Benny. It's Benny, by the way.
I said Benny.
So my uncle's coming in, I believe, this week or next week, right? Coming up?
Yeah, we got him coming out with us on Saturday.
Oh, man. So, yeah, he's going to love, the reports coming out and all that. I think he's going to kill it. So
Nice.
that'll be great, man.
On Benny's boat,
Yeah,
don't
hopefully
catch
the weather
fish.
shaping out.
Man. Hey, Benny, we're going to rock on the show, man, but real quick props for you and to get on your boat. What's your best way to hit you up, man?
Yeah, appreciate that, man. Come check us out anytime at bennysfishingcharters.com. You can find us online, or if you want to call us directly, 954-706-6565. We got our CV and contender on standby, ready to get you offshore, catching some fish.
And make room for Aaron Rodgers. He'll want to fish with you real soon, okay? So think about catching a fish. All right, so thank you, Benny.
All right, Benny, you're the man, dude.
You guys, too. Have a good morning.
All right. Take a little break, talk to some Broward news with Norm Beckoff on the show.
Let's do it.
We got Johnny Stabile coming up about 7:35 or so. Captain Deb is not feeling well today.
Oh.
Under the weather, so she won't be doing her Keys report.
Okay.
We'll have the forecast, that new front coming up with Jen soon on the show.
Gotcha.
And you get to give out the trivia question for the Starbright Bucket,
It's
Joe.
my jam now, man.
That's your thing, man. Coming
Yeah,
up here
that's what I do.
at Fox Sports 940.
Boy makes bet. Let's do this. Boy wins bet. Hooray! Boy makes bigger bet.
What the hell are you doing, dude?
Boy loses everything.
Damn it.
Boy lives under a bridge with only a radio.
Seriously? You lost the bet?
Boy listens religiously to Fox Sports 940 Miami.
South Carolina or Miami?
Boy did all those things in the wrong order.
That's the truth.
First step,
Start here.
us.
Including you, Dan. I did not bet.
Miami's best bet for sports talk
I will be your preacher teacher.
is Fox Sports 940 Miami.
Remember the glory days of gasoline? It's just not made the same anymore.
Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country, where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht-grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting BlueWaterSportFishingBoats.com and discover why boating is better on a blue water.
When it comes to kayak fishing, Nautical Ventures knows what you need to catch fish. They carry top brands from Hobie, Ocean, Wilderness, Old Town, Perception, Necky, and are experts in rigging your kayak. They'll customize your kayak with fishing amenities, lights, depth finders, and anything else that fits your personal fishing style. Nautical Ventures has the largest and latest selection of kayaks and accessories in stock, and you can try it before you buy it in their exclusive Aqua Zone. Go to nauticalventures.com for more details. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for kayak fishing.
From ABC News, tech trends, retro gaming technology, and a whole lot more comes to the world of high-end yachts. When you think boat controls, you may picture sails or one of those big wooden steering wheels, but on the deck of this Pardo 43, the controls share more in common with an old-school video game.
If you want to move the boat sideways, you hold that joystick, just like the old Pac-Man game. If you wanted Pac-Man to go to the right, you move the joystick to the right.
Forrest Anderson helps sell boats like this one at Staten Island Yachts and joystick.
All right, you said something about Ozzy for catching wahoo?
Yep. He just said
wahoo just landed about 25. He means you got 25 total, Joe.
Yeah.
No, I think he meant 25 pounds. I believe in
Correct.
Greg Ray, a new name I don't recognize. He goes, what's with the sweater?
Yep.
It's not a sweater, dude. It's called a hoodie, bro.
It's a sweater from the 70s.
It's a hoodie. Look behind me. There's a hoodie there back behind my head, okay?
It's definitely
a sweater.
It's a sweater.
Throw it back in
Just
the
so
hoodie.
you know, man, on the gray set, he's got double fans here, okay, that make it like Sub-Zero out here.
No, they don't.
It does get chilly out here on the back patio.
No, they don't.
Well, there's a switch you can turn it off if it's too much.
I'm sorry to hear that. I was coughing. Sorry.
Oh, man.
Nick Brent's all over the feed. He's talking different tips and stuff. By the way, make sure you guys all turn your clocks back an hour tonight at midnight.
That sucks, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's tonight?
That's tonight.
Oh, come on. Really?
Just so you know.
Why do we still do
it's
that?
Not turn your clocks back. It's spring ahead.
Forward. It's forward.
Fall back, okay? This
Wait,
is
so
spring.
the clocks go forward?
You
go
move
forward.
Move it forward an hour.
You lose an hour.
So that means in the morning.
It stays daylight till 8 o'clock at night,
Yeah,
which
but you're
I
asking
love
to be
it.
tired on Monday
love
morning.
the sun being out at 8 o'clock at night.
I hate it, man. I hate going to sleep when it's light.
Because you are the one guy I know that goes to bed at freaking 7:30 at night.
Yeah.
Who does that?
I got to. I got my clients at 4 a.m. Yeah.
You're catching all the fish because you're tuned into the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Catch all the fish, drink all the beer, anchor down, we're staying here.
With your hosts, two legendary fishermen, Eric Brandon and Joe Hector.
Oh, I certainly admire people who do things.
Drop the guys a line at 866-801-0940.
One ringy dingy.
And now, while you drink all the fish and catch all the beer,
Come on, pull yourself together.
it's back to Eric Brandon and Joe Hector on the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Man, this show is just flying by too damn fast. Too much fun, man.
His name is Eric.
They are singing again. Dear God, cut that freaking mic off, man. Gray, would you please? To the happiest man in Broward County, man. Bar none. He should be the Chamber of Commerce spokesperson.
I agree.
I think he would truly be the man behind the plan there.
Yes.
The one, the only, Captain Norm Happy Man Beckoff.
Norm!
Norm. What's up,
bud?
Hey, good morning, guys.
You sound snappy and happy, Norm. Good morning to you, buddy.
Snappy and snappy.
Snappy. Well, speaking of which, what's snapping in Broward County waters this week, man? What's going on?
You know, one of the great things about our spring fishing here in South Florida is the variety of fish that show up in the spring. And I mean, we're starting to see that now. I mean, we had some really good wahoo fishing up to the north. There were several boats that caught several fish in the day. There was one boat I know that caught 12 in one day. Yeah, and there was some nice fish too caught. Some really nice big fish too. There's been a few mahi showing up in those same areas that you're fishing the wahoos. Some decent mahi-mahis as well. The sail fishing was off the chain, really good this week.
Nice.
Down to the south and right out front in Fort Lauderdale at the ships was pretty good. And there's been starting to see some big springtime kingfish show up. Some real smokers showing up on the reef. And the blackfin tunas are really showing up. I mean, these warmer water temperatures that we're seeing here, I think are bringing the tunas up a little bit earlier than we're used to seeing them, but we're definitely seeing some really nice big blackfins, like upwards of 20 pounds.
Whew.
Those are
this
nice
is early, man.
Those are nice blackfins,
That's
man.
great. And
footballs, baby.
You're seeing all the different types of tunas rolling through. The bluefin, the yellowfin.
The bluefin thing blows my mind to
Let's
see
not
those
get
rolling
crazy
through.
with that. I mean, there was one shot of bluefin down in the Keys. There was one or two seen north of the Keys. There were, and every winter we do see some yellowfin tunas that show up when the wind really starts to howl.
Yeah.
The other thing that we've been seeing here in the last 4 or 5 days is a few white marlins showing up.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, guys fishing the kites have been hooking some white marlin.
That's
awesome.
I heard of about 3 or 4. Yeah, I know of about 3 or 4 that were hooked this last week.
Hey, Captain Norm.
So I mean,
Wait, when you say the big yellow tunas come down when the wind starts to howl, is that because of the coldness of the weather that pushes them south, or what causes them to come this way?
It seems like every winter, every winter when we get a good blow out of the north, for whatever the reason, the yellowfin tunas and the bluefin tunas make a showing in South Florida, and I don't know if that's I don't know if that's bait getting pushed up off on the reef, or what that is, but it just seems like it always seems to follow a cold front.
Interesting.
Good question.
So that always happens, Norm, like every year?
There's especially down in the Keys. I mean, I know Alex Adler and Bart Sherwood. They're always bringing a 130 out with them while they're sail fishing, because a lot of times the bluefins will show up there.
Wow,
smart having a backup plan with the big stuff. You know what I mean?
Heck yeah,
right.
man. Yeah.
Outstanding, Norm. Well, how's the finest guy coming along with that brand new gas tank, man? About wrapping it up or what?
It's coming. Yeah, it's coming. We should be done. Hopefully, we'll be back up and running here the end of this coming week.
We should have a christening party when that thing gets its tank back in and the deck sealed up, Joe.
Let's do it.
Let's have a finest kind little christening party. Invite the three knuckleheads on board and we'll hang out together.
Yeah.
Great.
Absolutely.
If Joe would show.
Oh.
Anyway, Norm Beckoff, you're the man, bro. Thanks so much as always for a spot-on report.
Norm. You're the man.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
All right. See you, buddy.
All right, so we're minutes away here coming up for the Starbright trivia question. You get this thing I sent you a screenshot.
Oh, let me check.
Just make sure you got that, okay? We're talking about real bait. Bouncer Smith, by the way, liked the question because we're finally talking about real fishing trivia questions as opposed to my dumbass, Forrest Gump thing I'd come up with last weekend.
Right.
Which I got to admit was pretty funny. You made some kind of a damn Instagram.
I did.
Slide.
I made a little.
It was very funny, I might add.
Little video for that.
It was very cool, man. Yeah. So check that out.
Yeah.
That's coming up on the program. We've got Jen with the forecast coming up next. Johnny Stabil on the program.
Johnny!
As well. So hang on, man. Take a little break. Be right back super quick here at Fox Sports 940.
Live.
Bang.
What are you waiting for? Go. We're going to give you some names.
You ready?
Dan.
Oh, yeah, that guy's back again.
Paulie.
You're going to be the best in his position.
C.
Just to playing devil's advocate.
McLovin.
We're just friends here.
And Fritz.
Fritzy, I have complete confidence in you. Are you ready?
No.
Those names work on the Dan Patrick Show. You can hear all those names right here.
You know what I said, kiss my asterisk.
What? Weekday mornings, 9 a.m. on Fox Sports 940 Miami.
Remember the glory days of gasoline? It's just not made the same anymore.
Kick your gas into gear with StarTron. Pump up the performance in all of your engines. Cure the problems of ethanol with the power of enzymes. And maximize your mileage every time you drive. Kickstart your engines with StarTron.
Need a place to store your boat? How about a wet slip with Ocean Access? One with hurricane protection and a full-service yard? Nautical Ventures Marine Center in the heart of Fort Lauderdale has dockage starting at just $12 per foot per month, the lowest rate in Broward County. Our full-service yard performs all boat works from bottom paint to engine repower to total refits. Coming soon, a new state-of-the-art 200-unit dry stack. Go to nauticalventures.com/marina for more information. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for fun on the water. Nothing beats the thrill of extreme kayak fishing, with little standing between you and fighting a monster fish. And when it comes to kayak fishing, nothing beats a Hobie with its hands-free Mirage Drive propulsion system. Nautical Ventures is your exclusive Hobie dealer for Broward and Palm Beach. They have the widest selection of models and accessories to make your Hobie uniquely yours. They're rigged by our in-house experts who fish the tournaments. They know what it takes to win. Go to nauticalventures.com to learn more. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for Hobie.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
John, what are you doing?
Because you also have a
As they're up.
a personal page, don't you?
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the Weekly Fisherman thing, and I got Eric Brandon 369 or some silly thing I very seldom monitor.
Eric Brandon 369.
I want to go back to a comment on the stream here. I got to make sure. I'd have to put this out because Rodney's my friend, man. Rodney Barretto, the FWC commissioner, is my friend.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we know. You said that three times.
Maybe not now.
Is he your friend?
He says, "Good morning, fellas. Eric, you need to work on your biceps."
Ooh.
Joe is popping out of his T-shirt.
Oh.
Rodney, I can tell you why, okay? I mentioned earlier in the show that the neighbors in Joe's neighborhood, they donate their children's 5-year-old T-shirts to Joe so they can actually stay dressed. Okay,
Here we go.
And the shirt's an extra tiny 5-year-old extra small.
This is a large, sir.
Okay,
a large.
A large in what? In what female closet would you say? Maybe a chick's large?
It's a large.
It's a large, my ass.
Okay.
You wear them small so your big howitzers go flying out over the camera.
That's not true. No.
You want your gun showing.
No.
Bull crap.
We love Rodney, by the way.
Yes, we do. We got to get Rodney back on.
Rodney was great.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
I want to go to his restaurant.
Oh, his restaurant name is changed, by the way. It's
Change.
It's got redfish in the name, but it's changed. It's a new name for the
I like
restaurant.
that.
Yeah.
Change.
But he's got a great chef, man. She's super talented, man. Yeah. But we keep talking about he invited us to go, but
you never want to go.
Joe.
Steven, you want to go there with me?
I'll go.
Joe. It's a matter
just like we got the lobster tails from Chiefy. We'll go to the restaurant.
When you can find a time, Joe, to be somewhere and not just talk about it, okay? Okay? Guys, as you always say, I am so busy. I'm up at 4:30. I got clients I'm training all day long. I'm in bed at 7:30. I'm sucking my thumb by 8. You know.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay?
That was good.
You got more excuses than a freaking guy on death row.
What?
I'm serious, man.
What?
You have more BS.
How many times have I invited you to go fishing on the beach, snook fishing? How many times?
Well, that doesn't even sound.
How many times?
That's not even fun to me. I have the same damn thing.
How many times?
I've got a beach on my property. Okay, I fish off my own beach.
How many times?
Why the hell?
Wake up, friend.
Wake up. I want to wake up. I woke up this morning, baby.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up to the sound of music.
Wake up, Mr. Sleepyhead.
You're waking up to the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show with expert troller Eric Brandon, plus extreme angler Joe Hector.
This is more than we bargained for.
To talk to fellow fishing fans, call 866-801-0940. It's the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
Kind of a lovely day here at South Florida. Kind of gray when the show first started, Joey. And I see the blues coming up.
What's the matter with you, boy?
Many things, Joe. Many things that doctors can't figure out, actually. A lot of them are mental.
What's the matter with
some
you,
are
boy?
physical. Anyway, let's see what the real deal in the forecast is with the one, the only, the best weathercaster on the planet, I might add, and beyond, Jennifer Gray. We love her, Warren.
Hi, Jen.
We love her to death. Hey, Jen, good morning.
Good morning. You guys had a good weekend.
We have not a bad-looking day. It's blue. Wind's not blowing too bad. But I do hear there may be a front coming through this way here. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it looks like midweek you have one coming. Your highs, I was looking at your highs on Wednesday are in the low 70s.
What?
Well, that's not terribly cold.
That's great.
Man. That's not terribly cold.
No, I'm not saying it as in cold, but just awesome.
It's nice to break that 85-degree stuff.
So refreshing. You dropped like 15 degrees for high temperatures. Huge temperature swing for you guys.
That's really is. So
but until then, it's going to be hot again today. 20% chance of showers, mostly sunny, high near 84. West winds 10 to 15 with gusts around 20. Seas 2 to 4 feet, occasional 5. Intercoastal waters a light chop. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 83. Southeast winds 5 to 10, becoming south 15 to 20 in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 4 feet, occasional 5. Intercoastal waters a light chop. In the Keys today, slight chance of showers, mostly sunny with a high near 80. Southwest winds are 10 knots, becoming west to northwest and increasing in the afternoon. Seas 1 to 2 feet.
Don't have Johnny yet.
Moderate chop. And tomorrow, sunny with a high near 79. Southeast winds near 5 knots, becoming southwest and increasing to 5 to 10. Seas 1 foot or less. Nearshore water smooth to a light chop. In Florida Bay today, southeast or southwest to west winds near 10 knots, increasing to 15 to 20 late in the day. Bay waters a light chop, becoming choppy. Isolated showers, and for tomorrow, light and variable winds becoming southwest and increasing to 5 to 10 knots. Bay water smooth to a light chop.
Nice.
So what's the weather like tomorrow morning, Jen, when you turn your clocks back an hour tonight at 2 a.m.? I wonder how the sunrise will be tomorrow. It's turn your clocks back an hour. Turn your clocks.
It's going to be darker.
Yeah.
I keep saying it, but you turn your clocks ahead, okay? Just so I'm not confusing the world, okay? Turn your clocks ahead, okay?
Ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe.
Yes, we spring
forward.
forward.
Hey,
Yes.
Jen. So
Yes,
you guys got Derek Carr. How you feeling about
we
that?
did. I'm feeling pretty pumped about it.
Really?
I really am. I'm feeling good about it. I like the decision.
All right.
You know, it's so.
It wasn't-
It's great to have a Raider loser go to your Saints team. What a great pickup, man. You know.
But I feel like he's a good player.
He is.
I feel like if he's under the right leadership, he has potential to thrive, and I feel
You know
like the Saints are pretty good about that.
I agree. That guy went through like 14 coaches, 18 different offensive coordinators. Never had a chance to really get in the groove with anybody. Had to learn every year. Had to learn a brand new system because every OC changes the plays every year. So that's going to be tough on a dude.
Hold
man.
on a second.
You know?
He had John Gruden for almost 4 years.
Johnny was his boy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will say one thing about Carr. Now, I don't think he's great. I think he's a good, solid quarterback that could definitely win a Super Bowl if he's surrounded by the right talent.
There you go.
The one knock on Carr is
he leaves
in
and
the
walks out of the locker room and leaves.
In the locker room, he's a little. They say he's kind of like a baby. Like
No Johnny.
Yeah.
No Johnny.
Oh no.
No, we don't need babies.
Yeah, so like he cries a lot in like press conferences.
Stop it.
All right,
No,
Joe,
really.
Joe,
He does.
Don't steal Jen's thunder, okay? She's a fan
I'm
of the guy.
not.
Let her enjoy the moment, okay? God almighty.
Can I just live in ignorant bliss for a while,
Yes.
please?
Yes, Jen.
Yes, you can,
Ignore what he
Jen.
just said. Please, members of the jury, ignore that last statement, okay?
Oh!
Strike it from the record. It doesn't exist, okay? Jen,
Hey.
enjoy
Yeah.
Derek while you can, okay?
Thank you, I will.
All right.
She's mad at me.
Yeah, she is now, man.
She's like, Joe is ranked.
Yeah, you totally ruined
Joe's ranked
ruined
now.
her whole freaking fantasy about this team competing for the Super
I have
Bowl.
his jersey. I should mail it to her.
Whatever. Jen, thanks so
You
very
should.
much, okay? Go Derek, go Jen. All right. Thank
Bye,
you.
Jen.
All right.
By the way, guys, some of the
Bye.
best moments when a team loses are in the locker room because I've had the pleasure of being in locker rooms and hear players screaming, throwing things, and just losing it.
What's
sometimes.
that like?
It's crazy. I mean, it's like a tornado sometimes. You know what I mean?
What's the worst you've seen?
He's no longer playing with a team, but he was very spirited player at the time, Brian Cox. But he was got into horses eventually, but man, he would come in there and just lose it, man, especially after a team. I've been to Super Bowl games when teams lose and win too. It's cool actually being in a winning team's locker room, so you get to see best of both worlds.
All right, well, keep on talking. I have to do something real quick. Just
okay.
Keep chatting.
Do you want me to screenshot this for you?
No, I don't need to see I don't want to do it here, but just keep talking, man.
All right.
Okay.
So, Steven.
Yes.
So, what's the weirdest thing you've seen in a locker room?
Nothing really weird. I mean, me working with the Dolphins, I had the pleasure of working with, Don Shula, Jimmy Johnson when he was in there. I mean, all these great coaches that were there and seeing them, Mr. Alabama. I mean, everybody, you get to see, great men at work here with these different teams. So it's been a lot of fun, doing that.
Just so our fans and listeners know, so Steven works with the Dolphins, right, Steven?
And also engineered numerous Super Bowls as well too for big networks. So it's
very cool.
It's very cool to get to do that. So
all right, so here's what's happening while we're trying to fill for time. We're talking football and sports.
Put your mic closer, please.
I've never made a mistake like that.
You just did.
So we had a wrong number connection for Johnny. I think
Johnny's ready.
I think Johnny's ready now. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Johnny wasn't your bad. I gave my man back in the studio the wrong number. So I'll take that heat too as well. I've had 2 faux pas today. Johnny, it's the Bill. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome back, dude.
Johnny.
Hey, good morning, guys.
We finally got you, Johnny. Sorry about the delay, man, but you're on the show here, bro. Where you should be. And you and I chatted last night, and you had good stuff to talk about, man. Go for it.
Yeah, no, good stuff. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning out. Just got done catching bait for my charter. doing some peacock fishing today.
All
and
right.
The whole last week we've been catching tarpon. We've been using live shrimp. Everybody thinks you need crabs to catch tarpon. You don't. We're fishing a huge migration and, a shrimp run. So we're imitating those shrimp using our own shrimp. And every night we at least got 3 or 4 fish to the boat. We had two nights back to back where we got 25 bites each night. It's been the most insane tarpon fishing ever, right in downtown Miami. It's hard to miss. You just got to look for the shrimp boats, and you guys can go and get on your own tarpon.
Crazy, man. Are you?
It's been insane.
Are you fishing like right by the bridge there at night?
All the bridges and government cut.
Gotcha.
You can't go wrong.
There you go, man.
There's an infiltration of shrimp everywhere, and those tarpon are finding them.
Wow. How about snook?
We don't really catch a lot of snook, but I got a funny story.
Ooh.
We, for the first time, have started catching a few Jack Crevalles here and there, and usually when you fish around the bridges, you can avoid a lot of the sharks, and there's a big shark population down there. And for the first time ever in my whole life, we were bringing up this it's probably like a 10, 12-pound Jack Crevalle. And out of nowhere, this bull shark, probably a 7-8 foot bull shark, comes out of nowhere and eats the Jack Crevalle like a potato chip in one bite. Just the whole thing engulfed, one bite. Never seen anything like it in my whole life. And it was pretty crazy. But for the most part, we have not had any tarpon get sharked in the this whole year. I knock on wood, have not had any tarpon get sharked. I really try to avoid that. If we see sharks, we just usually will pop the fish off, or we'll open the bail and let those fish swim away.
Yeah, good.
So yeah, it's been a really stout year for the tarpon.
Awesome.
And we're, like I said, doing some peacock fishing today. The peacock fishing's been good. The Glades water is almost low. It's got about a foot left before it's at its lowest point. Catching a ton of cichlids, Oscars, Mayans, Jaguars, a lot of bluegill, some peacocks mixed in, largemouths, even some surprise bowfin. I got a couple of guys that fly fished last week, and they got them on the fly. So, this is the season, man. This is my busiest season of the year.
Yep.
March is the best time to talk fishing because there's a lot to talk about.
Yes, sir.
What's cool about Johnny is, man, he's an accomplished peacock captain, right? Takes guys out for peacock charters and whatever else. Then he switches gears and goes and does his tarpon thing, man.
Yeah, man.
And does a little salt and fresh, so he's got it covered on both ends.
That's pretty cool, man.
All around great angler. And Johnny will be at our kids' camp doing a presentation on knot tying and pretty much all the cool stuff.
Was that a shameless plug for your camp?
No, it's just a fact. Like he's doing his.
I'm just asking, man.
Captain Johnny, what do you use to fish with in the Everglades, by the way?
So the main thing that I'm using. The main thing I'm using are actually, if I'm not using a fly rod, is a crappie jig, like an 1/8 ounce crappie jig, or a Yozuri 70 millimeter fingerling, or a little popper, or a little walk the dog, like a little head and pup. All those things work really good for peacock, cichlids, and largemouth.
There you go. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Great question, Stephen. So what are you using to fish with in the Glades there, Johnny? Well, rod and reel, Stephen, is what I always bring.
Oh, you hear this, Stephen?
Well, you know what? Start with
Cut his mic.
Rod and reel.
Hey, Eric, I haven't seen you bring a rod and reel in a long time.
In my truck. Okay. Chuck, okay?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Anyway, Johnny, before he goes, let him plug his biz, shall we? That's what we do on the show. Show the love back there. Johnny, the fish on your boat, man, fresh or salt or anything in between, or watching permanent hailed by bull sharks, what's the way to catch you, baby?
954-440-5200, or you can hit me up on Instagram at South Florida Fishing Charters.
Awesome.
And I promise you next weekend I will give Eric the proper number to reach you so that I don't screw it up again.
Oh, thanks for screwing that up, too.
That's just me. Call me Mr. Screw Up. Anyway, Johnny, thank you, brother, man. You're
Thanks,
the man,
Johnny.
dude. You're awesome.
Great report.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
See ya.
All right, here's the time I fear the most of this show.
Johnny's great, isn't he?
He's awesome.
He's really good. He's really great. And do freshwater and saltwater. That's the best of both worlds there. It's very nice.
He brings a rod to the Everglades there, Stephen. Just
No, I mean, I like to find out what different people use. Break it down a little because you guys know everything, but you may have people who don't know everything. They might learn something here today,
Man. Key to fishing, Stephen, is always bring a rod reel. There you go, man.
Yeah, I bet his rod and reel's not even hooked up and working properly. It's just fake.
It's time for the trivia question, man, for the Starbucks bucket right now, okay? It's I'm going to have some time filler here while you're trying to find a damn thing, okay? Wash and wax and cleaner and deck shiner and a chamois.
Best product in the world to clean your boat.
Bucket made in the U.S. of A. They're a phenomenal sponsor. We love them to death. Did you find the question?
Yes.
Okay, good. Stephen, please, if you would, sir.
Okay, here we go. So,
yes, sir.
Which of these is a favorite offshore bait?
I wonder.
Is it A. Pilchards. Is it B. Goggle eyes? Is it C. Ballyhoo? Is it D. No. Why'd you put that? Is it E. All the above? Which
Wait a minute. This is not the question. The answer you gave
D
something.
was candy. That means any live bait.
I was saving you for the...
you wanted to put it out there so we could have the song come in.
Yes.
Very ingenious there. Evil man, okay? There you go. All right, so that's the question. 866.
Let me read it real quick one more time.
All right.
All right. Which of these is a favorite offshore bait? Is it A, pilchards, B, goggle eyes, C, ballyhoo, D, candy, E, all the above? That's a tough one.
You can't miss that one, baby. 866-801-0940. Win that bad boy right now at Fox Sports 940.
Live.
Jason Aldean's Highway Desperado Tour 2023 comes to the I Think Financial Amphitheater Friday, October 27th. Log on to foxsports940.com for your chance to win a pair of tickets. That's foxsports940.com.
Is your boat properly insured? When's the last time your agent called to discuss your policy? We're People's Insurance Underwriters, and boat insurance as you know it is about to change. We understand how the right insurance agent can make the difference in getting your claim paid, or not. Our agents are lifelong boaters whose focus is on service, reliability, and savings. We can make a difference in your boat insurance. To learn more, go to thehappyboating.com. People's Insurance Underwriters. Insurance for boaters, by boaters.
Hear that? That's the sound of confidence. The sound of confidence brought to you by Nationwide Battery. For over 30 years, boaters and fishermen have counted on Nationwide to fire up their engines, to keep their electronics going, week after week, year after year. They have the largest selection of batteries at the best prices, with dockside installation available. If you count on your boat, then count on Nationwide Battery. Visit them at nationwide-battery.com. Nationwide Batteries, the sound of confidence.
South Florida fishermen know that this is blue water country, where big fish, big water, and big expectations sit right offshore. So we build blue water boats for the blue water fishermen, where yacht grade construction meets 21st century technology. And compromise? Well, we leave that for the other guys. You can customize your own blue water boat by visiting bluewatersportfishingboats.com and discover why boating is better on a blue water.
With one of the best savings rates in America, banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Even easier than choosing Slash to be in your bank.
Sum total, you know what? Oh, look, the chickens are right here, man. Just pecking away, man. Be careful. Last time they were out here, they had nailed you, Joey.
Oh, yeah, a few times. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I just saw it come over just now.
Wow. Well, there's always one.
Yeah, there's always one idiot out there. And his name is Brad, okay? Okay.
What's his last name?
Cry Wolf.
Right.
Okay. Let's make sure we take him off here. He's now been nuked.
Uh-oh.
All right, so
Yeah, let's check that out.
Nobody's won a Starbright bucket yet. In case you guys heard the question, what's favorite offshore bait? Pilchards, ballyhoo, candy, all the above. I would simply say all the above would be the right answer. Okay, for me.
Oh.
866-801-0940 to win that bucket of Starbright goodies right now. You have time to do it because I just gave you the basic answer. Okay. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it any of these? No, right?
No.
That's
No.
weird.
No. I'll show you a screenshot here.
Hey there, chicken. Uh-oh, don't peck me.
It's his little emoji right there. That's his little signature right there.
Weird.
With the red thing. Yeah, it's just one random complete idiot.
It's a rando.
Random complete idiot hater.
Rando.
Probably a friend of the coupon man.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Probably a friend of the coupon king. He might be his husband. I don't know.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, the Starbright thing. Now, last time we tried this, Eric reset the phones.
Yes.
Because they had a phone issue over there, so it could be a telephone thing. And that, by the way, Steven, your bird just left you a real happy gift here on the table, dude. Right from the
in the center.
Dab with the table here, man.
Beautiful.
What? It's a lovely little creation there.
Where'd he go?
Eating carrots on the floor.
Oh.
He's over here picking up Penny's leftovers.
Steven's just rolling his eyes in there. I know.
You got to get the hose and hose it all down.
Hose her all down, buddy.
Sorry, Steven.
This is what you want.
I didn't
Joe
think
said,
about
"Can you let the
this.
chickens out?"
I didn't. These are things I didn't think about the poop and stuff.
Yeah, right.
That other chicken's really big. Oh, and there's a chunk.
I couldn't sleep at all last night. I didn't sleep well last night. 'Cause lately I've been losing sleep. Don't you go to sleep? I can't sleep at night.
It's hard to sleep on Friday night thinking about fishing on Saturday. It's the Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
I can't function without my coffee.
To talk fishing, call Eric Brandon and Joe Hector at 866-801-0940.
Coffee is ready, sir.
Listen on the radio or watch us on the Nautical Ventures Facebook page. The Nautical Ventures Weekly Fisherman Show.
All right, so what happened was Derek Stevens had the right answer, and his phone had chopped off before we put him on the air live.
Nice.
His answer was D, Joe, all the above.
Yes.
Pilchards, Goggle Eyes, Ballyhoo, and Candy all qualified.
That's true.
And he won a great Starbright bucket. I'll call him, if he calls back to 940, hook up with Eric again and give your number.
Let's do it.
We'll give you that bucket. Now it's time for the favorite part of the show. It's called the Nautical Ventures Toy Chest.
Oh.
Open that baby up. Joe, you'll like this a bit. If you see it on the Facebook live stream, it's coming up here.
Yes.
It's called the Mo-Jet. And this Mo-Jet gives you a whole lot more than other jets on the market, man.
Let's check it out.
Mo-Jet is something special, man.
The Mo-Jet.
With just one drive module and 5 different bow modules, you have 5 different boards in one, okay?
Huh.
You got a jet board, a body board, a diving scooter, an inflatable jet board, and a rescue board.
No way.
All way, man, yeah.
And a chicken.
With a chicken on my shoulder. I hope he didn't take a crap on me, man.
I taught him to do that.
300 pounds of thrust and 15,000 RPMs of Mo-Jet has the strongest performance on the market, Joe. The sucker can glide people up to 300 pounds. Pull up a body weight. Pull a 300-pounder, right?
Right.
Tow a person on a wakeboard or a fun tube by combining one of the most powerful jets motors in the industry with a unique modular concept.
Right.
Mo-Jet offers unsurpassed technology and performance at an unbeatable price, I might add.
Okay.
In short, it's the highest performance E-Jet board developed and made in Germany. And yours now today at Nautical Ventures, your fun get-on-the-water store, bar none, dude.
Made in Germany, huh?
I've got a chicken on my shoulder.
You got
man.
a chicken on your shoulder.
Is he taking a chicken crap on my nice?
Well, he already did on the other
soft,
side.
I hope so.
Hoodie here. Because if he has, the last time I'll be wearing this bad boy. All right,
You don't want to know what's
Joe,
behind you.
Joe said, "Steve, can you let the chickens out?" So this is what you get.
Whoops. Sorry.
Well, anyway, all right,
sorry.
so we got about a minute here to kill here, my brother.
Yeah.
You've got a camp coming up. Let's plug that bad boy, man.
Yeah,
Talk
so
about it.
we have our kids camp coming up. That's March 20th to the 24th. That's for spring break. And it's going to be great, guys. We got every kid. It's in Pompano Beach, and every kid will receive a custom SA shirt with SPF 50 in it, with the logo and everything and all the sponsors. Every kid will receive their very own tackle box.
Okay, cool.
Donated from SA Company. And in the tackle box, every kid will get a whole bunch of their own lures to use.
Right.
And we're going to have a big raffle at the end for an awesome kayak for these kids. So one of these kids potentially will go home with a $1,000 kayak. How cool is that?
Not bad, man.
Oh, yeah, from Nautical Ventures. So there's going to be a lot of stuff we're going to do. We have guest speakers coming in. Rodney from FWC was kind enough to help us out and get us a speaker to come from FWC to talk safety and all that stuff. So Johnny will be there talking about knot tying and having the kids actually do it. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope this chicken doesn't get me.
Outstanding, man.
Yeah.
That's a great time.
And that's March 20th to the 24th. You can go to extremekayakfishing.com for all the information. And then we also have the Exotic Bass Roundup coming up, and that's April 29th. Any angler that registers by April 1st for that or the Summer Slam, which is June 3rd, will get a free SA Company SPF 50 custom shirt.
There'll be a bill coming in the mail, Joe, for all the shameless plugs you've done. It'll be a whopper of about $25,000 for all the free time you take it on the show, just so you know.
Hey there, chicken.
All right. Got to rock out here, man. Eric at 9:40. The podcast will be up later on.
Oh, yeah.
At 9:40 and Nautical Ventures and iHeart, iTunes, etc.
Oh, yeah.
Stephen J. Gray, man, we're going to miss you next weekend. You'll be
Miss
out
you
doing
guys
your
as well.
redneck thing. We'll be in the studio with Eric, our good buddy, next weekend.
Yep.
The video stream will be on, and it'll be fun to see you guys in the studio.
We'll have a stream, but we'll be missing the chicken poop and the penny feeding the carrots. Okay. Podcast coming up later in the program. All you guys on Nautical Ventures watching it live on the Facebook
We love
stream.
you guys.
If you would share the show if you care to your buddies, okay?
Yep. Share if you
don't-
care.
don't mind.
Share if
And
you
we just-
care.
we really appreciate every weekend here being with us.
Hey, we love it.
You can be snoozing and doing other things like making whoopee, but you're watching the show.
Oh, yeah. This is fun for us.
And you're listening on the Powerhouse 940. You know what I'm saying?
Fox Sports, baby.
So, Joe, thank you, bro.
Hey, great show.
Great show.
Yeah.
Hit
Steven?
the road, Jack, okay?
Later.
Heart.
Have a great day. Keep it here all day long, my friends. Spock Sports.
Spock Sports, baby.
Spock.
Beam me up.
Spock Sports.
Beam me up, Scotty.
940.
Spock Sports.
Live.
Live.
See you next weekend.
On the Enterprise. Beam us up.